I am Sister Carmina Barbosa Alonzo. I was born in the convent and congregation of the Religious of the Virgin Mary because my father was adopted by the nuns during the Second World War when he was 7 years old. And so I was really raised in a very religious environment that as early as 5 years old, I was already attending the Flores de Mayo.
Bilang lumaki sa isang sagradong katolikong pamilya, mahigpit na sinusunod ni Carmina ang kultura sa kinagisnang pananampalataya.
I remember every Sunday, my father would really sit down with my siblings and we go chapter by chapter, verse by verse of the Bible. So I knew my Bible from the very, very beginning of time. I have not recalled that we missed the Sunday Bible stories with my father.
Hindi malinaw kay Carmina ang batayan ng kanilang ginagawang pagrorosaryo at pagluhod sa rebulto. Dito niya nagsimulang pag-alinlanganan ang kanyang pananampalataya.
I remember when I was in the junior high, you call it third year high school then, I questioned my religion teacher who was a nun about the 10 Commandments. I questioned about us repeating the rosary prayers and also of us kneeling down to statues because we need to memorize the 10 Commandments and even the rosary and its litanies. When I graduated in my college, we moved out from that congregation and then we built our house outside already.
Sa paghahanap ng katotohanan, iba't ibang relihiyon ang kanyang inaniban.
I joined Church on the Rock. It is a born-again Christian worship congregation. So, I find it so noisy when during the worship they would shout and then sing songs that are so very noisy with all the band. I attended so many series of sessions then.
Taong 1992, naging kaanib siya sa The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints at pinagtiwalaan ng mataas na tungkulin.
When Tatay was baptized in the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, he had the missionaries proselyte me. So we underwent the doctrine and covenant sessions also. And I was baptized April 25 of 1992. Fast forward, I was given major leadership calling in the church as a teacher. After 3 years, I was a Sunday school teacher in all the 3 sectors also, the couples, like young men and women, and then, of course, the children.
Makalipas ang ilang taong pagiging kaanib, pinag-alinlanganan din niya ang mga aral, maging ang mga pinagsasaligan ng doktrinang kanilang sinusunod.
What disturbed me a lot is that we did not really delve into the Bible studies. We were not allowed to read religious literature other than the Book of Mormon and the Doctrines and Covenants. And every Sunday, I was like disturbed because what they would talk about in the pulpit were the stories of their prophets. And so I wrote the reasons that we need to be delisted from the rule of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. Until I saw the Unity Rally of the Iglesia ni Cristo on January 13, 2025, did I find a spiritual resonance which I could not find in my journey for that 17 years, because I thought I need not join any religion again unless and until I find it again in my heart that would have a spiritual resonance with the teachings and precepts of the Bible, no more, no less, of 8 verses.
Sa loob ng mahabang panahon ng kanyang serbisyo sa paglilingkod sa gobyerno, hinangaan niya ang kanyang mga kasama sa trabaho ng mga kaanib sa Iglesia ni Cristo.
During my 27 years in the government, I was a director for in the Office of the President, one of its agencies. One of my secretaries was an Iglesia ni Cristo and also my driver. And when I moved to the private sector after coming back to US, the people around me were Iglesia members. So, and I found them very calm, very respectful, and very dignified, no matter what position they hold in their life.
Ang mga aral ng Diyos at ang kanyang mga karanasan ang lalong nagpatatag sa kanyang pasya upang umanib sa Iglesia ni Cristo.
So I was not like any of the normal members that you gain. I am a walk-in to the faith. I have now the clarity of the persons and personages of the divine head. Because even when I was a Mormon, I could not really classify the difference between God the Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. And so it is only now in the Iglesia ni Cristo that I really don't have to surmise and, define. But it is just so peacefully innate to understand, so God is really a spirit and He would not die, and Jesus is a man. And that's simple. I don't have to make analysis and that's very clear already.
Kabilang si kapatid na Carmina sa mga tumanggap ng banal na bautismo sa lokal ng Palo sa Distrito Eklesyastiko ng Tacloban City, Leyte. Para kay kapatid na Carmina, nasumpungan niya na ang tunay na pananampalataya.
My conviction is to first follow the simple basic precepts and principles of the Bible. I would start from myself, and I'm glad I'm able to also invite my husband to join me also. I'm very grateful for Ka Eduardo Manalo and Ka Angelo Eranio Manalo for leading us. I am truly grateful for the spiritual journey that I found in Iglesia ni Cristo.